All right, here we are. Act 5. Excuse me, I'm just super burpy today. For some reason. Okay. So, as I had said before, I am very interested in making sure that I complete all the quests here in every act, and that includes the whole Neelathak, Mara, Nala quest line too. So we're going to do that. We're also going to save the barbarians too, which is not something I normally do because I don't care about the barbarians that much. But we'll get to that. Out the main gate and kill this guy. Oh god, they die so fast. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we do here in every single time we play this act. In the first act here, all we do is... the first quest, the first area here, all we do is just run on the outside. You're going to run into very little resistance on the very edge here, and I know for a fact that there is a straight pathway up to the Overseer. I'm so ridiculously overpowered for this point, I'm not too worried about levels. Just running on through. Oh, let me kill the Overseer here really quick before we continue on. Oh, that was easy. Okay, I missed that rune 4 times now. Alright, Frigid Highlands. We all know what quest this is. This is saving the barbarians. And I really just don't... Ooh, a shale rune. That's not what we have a lot of. But this place has the save the bar... Oh my god, so much ranged. Jesus. This one has the Save the Barbarians quest, so let's save the barbarians. Ooh, a nice crossbow. I got so much fire. I think my fire resist is maxed out. So, quest log. We need to save... Oops. Save 10 more soldiers in the Frigid Highlands. Okay, we can do that. Now, granted, these guys are hitting like pea shooters, so, or like they're shooting peas at you. Or spitballs or whatever, so it's not doing a lot of damage. It's just like the psychological aspect behind it, like definitely like a spiritual attack, like an yeah. So it's like a spiritual attack, more like an overstimulation of like this stuff is going on. Holy crap! That was kind of what I'm feeling when I'm doing this quest. You know what I never understood about the Barbarian quest? The fact that they have town portals. Am I casting that for them? Like, just, like, 3 town portals that I have without using the town portal spells? Another shale rune, I'll take that. Ooh, breastplate. Because if they have a town portal, they could just portal out. I don't understand why I'm doing this. Something I'm coming to find as well is that, if I'm hit stunned or if I'm like going through the hit stun animation, I can't actually place a trap. If I'm getting shot literally to death, I can't cast anything. And it's like the death of 1,000 paper cuts. Oh my god, where are the other barbarians for this? Is this it? Oh my god. Vermont, a soul rune. I don't think I have a soul rune, or maybe if I do, I don't have many. Oh no, this is the way up. Bro, oh wait, I literally have this thing hanging around this whole entire time. Okay, so we gotta find another 5 more barbarians somewhere. I feel like in the times when I literally run through, I find 5 or 15 barbarians just fine. Oh my god, okay. Just, where is the next one? Barbarians, please! Where are you? It just goes to show you how much I, like, know about this quest. I wonder if this is, like, ruining my frame rate. There we are! Oh my god. Okay, so, if we are shouting, follow me, that is telling me that we are the ones that are actually, String of Ears. So I currently have the internal... Let's put on the torch, just for the heck of it. What does that give me? 2 to maximum damage, 1 to minimum damage, 4 poison over... That's absolutely garbage. Get out of here. The 12% mana is really, truly what gets us. But this is 12 slots. It's a Demon Hide Sash. This is worth the change. Because I'm losing 12% regenerate mana. I think I'll go with the String of Ears. Alright, let's go to the runes again. Let's go to the runes again. Oh, we need another one of these. Shale runes. Dragon Tail rune for the soul. Another shale. So we good on shale. And then we got a route rune. We got plenty of route runes. We got plenty of those guys. Do we have plenty of those guys? Yeah, we got 3 of them. We're good. Alright, let's go back. Plate belt. I'm pretty sure that's Saigon's. So for those of you guys who love the barbarians, there we are. We finally got the barbarians. We were literally just running up the side. This is another one here that... What's going on? There we go. That we just kind of run through. So, while we're running through, I'm going to talk about the Last Emperor. So, we watched The Last Emperor, and it basically chronicles the life and times of the last Emperor of China. And it's really interesting because during this time, as being the last Emperor of China, was during World War I, World War II, and then the scenes. I did read through like the not the IMDb, the Wikipedia of this person, PU or something like that. PU. It pretty much hits pretty close to what is in that biography. So it's maybe particularly historically accurate. But the reason why I wanted to bring this up is, first of all, to talk about something while we're running through the area Plateau, because this is just absolutely fucking stupid. Come on, I set something on the ground there. This guy was kind of a piece of shit. Like, his whole entire life. What do you expect from somebody who was crowned emperor and nobody was able to counter his word? So, when he was really super young, there was the revolution, the original Chinese Communist Revolution in like 1912, and they were able to the crystalline passage is where we get to find Ayna in the frozen river, so we got to go look around a little bit more for this. So he was born, chosen to be emperor or whatever, and then in 1912 was the first communist revolution. Ho Chi Minh, maybe, I don't know. They didn't really go into that part. Took over, but they realized that having the emperor still be emperor in like a ceremonial stance is really valuable. So they ended up keeping him as emperor, but they couldn't leave the imperial compound up until 1920 something or whatever, where the next Chinese revolution, the actual CCP revolution, forced them out of the Forbidden City. So instead, they go to a coastal port in China where they start learning and getting closer to the Japanese, which I don't know if you noticed around 1924, 1930s time, they might have some interesting stuff going on, i.e. World War II coming up. So the Chinese, while in their rise in the Pacific, convince this Emperor of China to become Emperor again of China, and they start in Manchuria, or as they call Manchukuo, or something like that. And he accepts it because he really wants to be Emperor of China again. Well, what he is fooled into thinking is that this is the first river. Yes, it is. Cool. I'll take this one. He's fooled into thinking that he's going to be Emperor of China again, where it's not actually the case at all. He's just a puppet of the Japanese government. World War II happens. His wife becomes addicted to opium. Turns into just a catatonic person. And World War II ends. World War II ends, and the Japanese really super try to... well, that's the end of that. Oh my god. Warm it up a little bit, guys. Alright, let's go. Couldn't get out through the portal. The General Tan Dao Li Ga? The General's Tan Du Li Ga. That's a lot of stuff, none of which I care about. 0, 3, 2, 4, 0. God, a 4. God damn it. I'm getting so many pieces of Saigon and none of them fit together. So, the movie itself takes place as in a CCP-controlled re-education prison where he tries to kill himself at the beginning of the movie, gets saved by basically the camp's warden. And this camp is basically meant to re-educate Chinese citizens through the CCP's way of propaganda, indoctrination, whatever. They very much paint these prisons as very sympathetic locations for Chinese citizens that participated with the Japanese in World War II and everything that happened, but I very much 100% believe that that is not the case. That cannot be the case. In CCP-controlled prisons and re-education camps, no abuses or anything is happening. Everybody is really up on the level of just looking out for the good of what China is. I don't agree with this at all. Way too many healings. Don't need you. Oh, a crown. I'll take that. And then let's go ahead and go back. And he's going through this re-education thing, writing out his confession or whatever. And eventually, after 10 years of being in this re-education camp, he was released. He was released at like 62-something years old or whatever. Ooh, that's a really interesting bow. Storm Strike. All vendor prices, 15%. I might just have that on as my secondary weapon, just to buy potions.
Good morning.
All right, Anya, you've proven yourself. And you gave me a Cessus that has summoning skills for a necromancer. Bro. Yes, he became a gardener, a common Chinese citizen, and he became a gardener. A gardener, not a garden, a gardener. And then he's kind of going about his life, and then there's another kind of revolution or whatever, and the old prison warden is... First of all, I love Pindleskin, by the way, and I really want to point out Pindleskin here because he is just really cool. He's one of the few monsters that like drop almost everything. So, and then he meets his old teacher in a protest. He's being shamed in front of everybody because of his sins or whatever. China doesn't really go into that, or they don't really go very much into that. He doesn't end up saving him, and they march him off to do some re-education or whatever. I don't know. I don't know very much about that. The end of the movie has him go to the Forbidden City, his old home, which they had turned into a tourist destination, and he had to buy a ticket to go and visit his old home, which is something that they made a point of in his wiki, that he just kind of laughed and said, like, oh, it's interesting that for me to see my old home, I had to buy a ticket to see it. What I really liked about this movie is it had a lot of Big Trouble in Little China actors in it. And Apris pointed it out to me because I'm not always the most astute when it comes to knowing actors and stuff like that. But now that she pointed it out, like the mass majority of actors in Big Trouble in Little China were very much present in that movie. That's just interesting to see. But I really liked this movie. It was a slow burn movie. Definitely a little bit of action to it, but mostly just kind of like bittersweet moments and like the rise of the last Chinese emperor. I would love to see the Forbidden City. Honestly, I really honestly would, because I think it would be really cool to see it. But I'm running out of potions again. Make sure we pay attention to that. That doesn't mean that a dull rune. I don't think I have one of those. I think I'm just conditioned to not see runes anymore, because I have so many of them. The Blade of Alibaba. 2 Blizzard. If I had Blizzard, that'd be nice. Mana, whatever. Death's Touch Sword. Hell Plague. Peter O'Toole was in it. He was actually in a kind of a minor role. You wouldn't think like a major actor like him would be as a minor role, but he truly was a minor role in that movie. He was the tutor of the emperor, and he did have a little bit of part. You know, he gave him his interest in Western ideals and Western cultures, but then he like goes away and he doesn't really do very much of much in the movie. I really like how they portrayed him. He's kind of a piece of shit. But what do you expect from someone who was an emperor that had a silver spoon in his mouth, or a jade spoon in his mouth from the beginning of his life? I would suggest watching it. I would suggest watching it. So I think that's my rating for it. I gave it like a 7 out of 10. I think it deserved its Oscar, and I would definitely recommend it. I very much would suggest a circlet. Maybe this is the 2-socket circlet. It is. I can upgrade my lore a little bit, make it just a little better, or make a different helmet at this point. I think after this Neelathok, I'm going to see if I can make a better helmet. Because lore is great, but I think I'm getting to the point to where I don't want lore anymore. And maybe there's a better helmet that I can rune word. I'm going to keep that I'm going to put that in my inventory over here. Did not forget about him. Somebody please remind me after I kill Neelathok, do not let me forget that 2-socketed circlet in there. Alright, so we are still walking through the Halls of Pain, guys. This is a very long dungeon. I'm still looking for a 4-socketed sword for my spirit. Now that I'm not talking about movies so much, maybe I'll... Oh, just what I needed, the waypoint. Awesome. Can I find the exit, please? So there we go. We talked about the Rings of Power. We talked about the Last Emperor. I'll wait till my next video to talk about Inception, because we watched that too. This is the exit right here. I want to point out something here, that we came straight down that center section right there, and then we turned that way. And this right here, if we would have turned it this way, we would have got it right off the bat. Nice. Alright, we're running low on potions again. Look around, see if we need them. Find them. We need a robot to counter yappings like the one that Plankton has. You need a carry. You know, that's something I thought about a while ago. Like, I really need a second person here to, like, get us talking more than just, like, me yapping away at something. Like, it would be really cool if I had a second person here, Apris, that would be able to bounce ideas and thoughts off of me and provide a different point of view on stuff, Apris, that I feel would add a lot to the discussion of the commentary, Apris. And then maybe while we're gaming, or I'm gaming, we're doing whatever we're doing, Apris, you could do some gaming stuff too that we can make videos out of, Apris. And you don't necessarily have to show your face for it, because as you can see here, I am filming and I am not showing my face, Apris. So maybe, just maybe, I could have like a second person here that could really help me round out just me yapping away, Apris. I don't trust a lot of people, and I think, you know, everybody can see that in how I run the group and also how I just am in general, Apris. So it would be really hard for me to sit here and choose somebody to be here, be generally interesting and good for the stream, Apris. I didn't even get a chance to see his name. Let's personalize this guy. This is Sloshy's Gleam Scythe Falchion. I don't think I'm ever going to replace this weapon by the end of the game. Let's see if I have any other pieces of Saigon set. That is 5, and I think I do. I didn't forget about this guy. I'll make him in a second. Yeah, this Apris guy definitely sounds like a real tool. I mean, I would love to see if Apris were to be helpful in some way, but you know, we can't really expect that, can we? Okay. So if I can find a 2-socketed shield or a 4-socketed sword, I would be very happy. Okay, so now we're going to go through the crystalline passage again. Just give me a 2-socketed shield and a 4-socketed sword, and I won't have to have the items up anymore. 1 socket. What did I pick up? Get out of here. You know, I'm going to sit here and say, oh, a 2-socketed shield is going to be really easy to come by. And we are coming to the fact that maybe that might be not the case. Heavy belt. Ooh, bone shield. 2 sockets? 1 socket. Piece of shit. Ceremonial javelins. Up there we are. This is the Glacial Trail. The Glacial Trail is one of those things that we just kind of run through a bunch. I want to have my spirit at least before the game ends. Bone shield, level 33. Please give me 2 sockets. 2 sockets, yes. Okay. ETH lump. There. Here we go. 1 to all skills, which is great. Has a higher block chance. Don't care. 10 energy, regenerate mana, damage reduced by 3. Yeah, this is better. Just give me a 4-socketed sword and I will be so happy. Goblin Toe. 30% run, walk, speed. Chance of crushing blow. This would be great if I was a melee character. I am not. Bye-bye. Ow! Fuck you! I just walked out of the thing! Get out of here! Please be the ancient way. Oh my god, the waypoint. I don't want the waypoint. God. Soul Harvest. Is that better than what he has? He has just Razor Time. A little less, a little higher. I think that's a good switch. Frozen Tundra. Oh my god, I forgot that we have such a long way to go. Alright, this is another one that we're going to run on through, because there's not much here to actually, do. Evil Urn. Give me use the Evil Urn. Ouch. Ancient Way. Everybody's fucking business. 3 sockets. God damn it. No more about Inception. We'll go back to the story.
I shall prove.
Alright, take that. Look how easy that was. And now we do the final slog. The final slog through the Ariat Summit. And we are done with playing 3 acts for today. I really wish I find like a 4-socketed sword. Wow, that was incredibly fast. Have I told you guys why I love Diablo 2? First of all, I think it has a really large nostalgia factor in the game because I grew up with this game. Oh, there's the World Stone. But also, it's just so endlessly repeatable. This is the second character that I'm running through just as for this video series. And not only is the second character, but this character specifically, I had to run through Act 3 and 4 twice on it. It's just, I have so much endless fun, even though it looks like I'm like saying it's a chore. I have so much endless fun with this game. I love the music, I love the background, I love everything about this game. But my first Sloshy video did really, really good. And currently, as of right now, that's the only video that's posted when I'm recording it. It did really, really good. And I did boost it because I like that. I like the views and the notoriety for it. Bring mail down that way. But again, I think spending just a little bit of money to do your best to build a community of people who are willing to watch your stuff is not so bad. And that's all I really want out of my videos, guys. You know, like, comment, subscribe, and stuff. It helps with the algorithm, and it really helps me try and build up what I'm trying to do here. But more importantly, though, I would like to just have a small community of people who will come out and, you know, hang out in my streams and... Oh my god. Oh my god. That come out and hang out in my streams and, like, have fun and... So, that's what I would like to do, and it's really hard to do it when, you know, you guys have a million, a bazillion, a dillion choices on what you can choose to watch. So, I very much appreciate, guys, when you do watch my stuff, and I appreciate if you do interact with it as well. Colenso the Annihilator is immune to fire, so we're just going to sit here and beat him to death the old-fashioned way. Oh, that was... Alright. Let's gather up any potions or anything interesting we see on the ground, which is literally nothing. Let's go and to escape, go to options, let's go to gameplay, scroll all the way down. And let's do /players8. Apply. And I want to kill Baal at /players8. Alright guys, let's do this. I'm going to put 5 of them on him. Oh wow, actually he's doing... Baal has a lot of health. I mean, he's doing just fine because, you know, we are killing him. Oh my god, look at that. Remember, these are doing 24 to 2800 damage per second. I have 5 of them on him, which means it's doing 10,000, at least 10,000 damage a second. That's level 8 Baal. But just like everything else, he falls just as easy. And there we go. That was literally the easiest Baal I've ever seen in my entire life. Quest complete. Alright, as Tyrael comes down from the heavens to greet us like Chuck Norris, let me go ahead and show you guys everything that I have. So this is my character sheet here. Let's go ahead and open up our skill tree. This is our skill tree. There's nothing in anything else. And of course, what you guys want to see the most is my inventory. I'm going to identify these for you too, so you don't have to worry about that. So first we got Sanders Taboo. You guys can pause the video. Sloshy's Gleam Scythe Falchion, which I'm so mad that I didn't get my spirit. I'm so mad I didn't get my spirit. Demon Hide Sash, String of Ears. Cow King's Hide, Studded Leather. Lore, always a great helmet to have. I have Etlich, which is always a good one to have. Bone Shield, Splendor, always a good one to have. Vidalia's Fetlock, which gives me lots of stuff. And then we have Monald Healed, and another Monald Heal. Tankred's Crowbill, I knew that. Saigon's Visor, good to know, another 5. And Berserker's Arsenal, level 60 Berserker's Arsenal. You can just fuck right off.
I am impressed.
Can you open up the portal, please? I would like to open up the portal, please. Okay, for some reason... Fine. Fuck you. There we go. Towel. Bowl. Port. Damn it. My spirit didn't roll with +2 to skills. After all that time. What a bunch of fucking bullshit.